Once upon a time, there was a little prince who lived on a planet that was scarcely bigger than himself.
I thought I'd never find anyone who wanted to hear my story.
Why do you want to make a film of this classic book, The Little Prince?
Well, honestly, at first I didn't want to. I was approached and asked if I wanted to make this book into a movie, and I said it's impossible. You know, I knew the book so well, and the book was an important part of my life, and I just said there's no way that you can take this little precious poetic book and what it means, and everybody's got their own version in their own imagination. There's no way you can make a movie that matches up to everybody's experience. But the more I thought about it, the more the book had been in my life for 20 years, 25 years, and it made such an impression on me that it's such powerful material that I started to think about other ways to look at making a movie. And I started saying, rather than a straight adaptation, I started to fantasize about telling a story that was a celebration of how the book works in our lives and how the book affects us. And that was really the beginning of the process of figuring out that it would be a story about a little girl. And when she reads the book, we see her imagination of the story, and that is how we protect the book. We keep it in the imagination of the reader. Instead of putting it up on the screen and saying, this is the book, we're saying, you know, no, this is someone's experience with the book, and this is her version of the book. And that way we keep that intact, that very important part, the magical part of the book, we keep that intact. And then we can tell a story that goes on and celebrates how the book affects our lives. And I really believe that the book affects the course of the life of anyone who reads it.
What is essential is invisible to the eye.